Nutritive herbs can be extremely beneficial to your health. They're really easy to incorporate into your daily routine, and they have really impactful benefits when used long term. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that and go over all the details on why you might want to add this to your daily routine. Nutritive herbs are packed full of micronutrients, working to nourish your body on a cellular level. They're typically really high in vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and sometimes even amino acids and proteins. The best, most effective way to get these nutrients into your diet is by preparing these herbs as a tea. Today, I'm going to be sharing a blend of 4 of my favorite nutritive herbs with you, but you can take this as a whole blend like I am currently incorporating, or you can pick and choose 1 or 2 of these herbs. It's very flexible and customizable. The blend I'm sharing with you today is affectionately known as NORA. That stands for nettles, oat straw, red raspberry leaf, and alfalfa. NORA. Nettle is a fantastic nutrient-dense herb. It is loaded with vitamins, notably A, C, D, and K, plus minerals like iron, calcium, and potassium. Beyond being nutrient-dense, it is considered a vascular tonic, helping to strengthen your blood vessels and increase circulation, while also supporting energy and resilience when you're run down or recovering. It is considered a cooling, mineral-rich, and grounding herb. Oat straw is one of my absolute favorites. It is considered to be a gentle nerving tonic, which means that it can help to rebuild and strengthen your nervous system over time. So if you are dealing with stress, fatigue, just feeling a bit depleted, oat straw can be deeply restorative. It is also supportive of the heart and circulation, making it a great gentle ally for long-term resilience. Raspberry leaf is considered to be cooling and astringent. It is packed full of antioxidants like vitamin C and quercetin. These compounds help to protect our cells from oxidative stress, which is frequently linked to chronic disease. Now, while this is famous as a women's herb, it is truly a protective tonic for anyone, helping to support resilience and vitality for all. Alfalfa is a sweet and nourishing herb, chock full of vitamins A, C, K, and several B vitamins, as well as being notably rich in minerals like iron and zinc. It helps to gently support your digestion, detoxification, and steady energy. It is subtle, but it really does round out this blend beautifully, bringing depth and balance. Sourcing quality herbs is absolutely imperative. You're going to be taking this every day, and it is for your health and wellness. So you want something that is good quality, that is actually going to pack the punch that you're expecting. And since you're taking this every day, you're going to go through a considerable quantity of herb. So buying in bulk is going to be the most economical and practical option. Which brings me to today's sponsor. Azure Standard is one of my favorite companies of all time. I grew up on these products, and as soon as I started ordering groceries for my own household, I set up an account and started shopping with Azure myself. This company is really focused on family values. They are organic, regenerative, family-focused company based out of Oregon. I had the pleasure of meeting Dave down in Illinois when I spoke at the Homestead Freedom Festival earlier this spring. And he was an absolute delight. So I'm so honored to be partnering with them to bring this video to you today. They have a great selection of both culinary and medicinal herbs to choose from, as well as a huge selection of health and wellness products, dry goods, produce. They have almost everything that I could ever want. So I love Azure. I super recommend their products to everybody. I have had nothing but quality experiences in my whole lifetime of shopping with them. And if you are new to Azure, you can use the code PATIENCE15 with the link in this video's description, and you can get 15% off your first Azure order of $100 or more. All right, now that we've got all that out of the way, let's go ahead and blend up our NORA tea. I'm combining roughly equal parts by volume of each of these herbs, but this is very customizable. If you want to really focus on one herb in particular, feel free to be a little bit heavy-handed with that one. You can really make this mix your own. Okay, now that this is all mixed up, I'm gonna get it into some jars, and I like to go a little bit above and beyond to really prolong the best quality and vacuum seal my jars. That's not absolutely essential. You could also vacuum seal this in plastic bags if you have that option available too. Buying in bulk just saves you so much money, but vacuum sealing will really prolong that quality. So I like to just pack this down a little bit, get some of that extra air and fluff out, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use this little vacuum sealer kit to just get the air out. It keeps it nice and fresh so much longer, and I'll link this in the description if you wanna check it out. I do have to save some of my canning jars for actual canning, so I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of this up into plastic vacuum seal bags. A vacuum sealer was never a kitchen tool that I thought was really necessary, but this has been amazing. Now that we've got this all pre-mixed and ready to go, how do you actually brew your tea? There is a wide range of acceptable herb to water ratios, anywhere from 1 teaspoon all the way up to 1 tablespoon of loose herb per cup of water. Now, a lot of that just has to do with your personal preferences, so you can start on the light end and work your way up as your tastes desire. I personally like things a little bit on the stronger end, so I go with a tablespoon per cup for me. Now, when we are talking about nutritive tonic teas, the difference really between this and just a recreational cup of chamomile is going to be largely the brew time. You want to let this brew for minimum an hour, but it's going to be even better if you can make this the night before and let it brew all night. Now, often what I like to do, because I do drink quite a bit of this every single day, is I'll make up a big half-gallon or gallon batch, especially in the summertime when chilled tea is nice, and I'll keep that in the fridge to drink all week. In the winter, when I want a hot cup of something, I tend to do this ritual every single day. But it's really flexible. You do what fits into your routine. If you want a little cheat sheet for ratios of herb to different size containers for brewing, you can grab a free recipe card from my blog, and the link will be in this video's description. So to brew a quart, which is what I usually drink every day, anywhere between 1 and 4 cups of this tonic, is I'm gonna use about 4 tablespoons of loose leaf herb. I like to cover this loosely just to make sure none of that goodness is evaporating. And I let this sit, again, minimum an hour, or for maximum benefits, overnight. And then you're ready to strain and enjoy. I went ahead and prepped this earlier in the day, so let's go ahead and pour a glass. Now you could do this in a French press or whatever your favorite method is too. This is not the only way. Now, I've been using this for quite a while, so I am at a point where I actually physically crave this. I think my body just recognizes the minerals and the nutrients that I get from it. But when I did very first start out, I definitely liked to add honey or a little bit of mint or licorice root or something to give it a little bit sweeter and more distinct flavor. This is quite earthy, but after consuming this for quite some time, I no longer really add anything else to it. I just love the way that it tastes as is. But know that this is super flexible and customizable. You can sweeten it or add other flavors to your heart's content. Well, if you made it to the end, thanks so much for watching all the way through with me. Remember that links for everything I used today are in this video's description, and you can get a free recipe card in that blog post link. If you found today's video informative or educational, inspiring in any way, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Maybe share it with a friend who could also use a big nutrition boost in their daily routine. And of course, subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to hear from you. If you are brand new to nutritive herbs, or if you have been incorporating them into your routine for a long time, let me know how it's going for you in the comments. All right, I'll see you next time. Herbs are extremely beneficial. Oh my gosh, it was in my eyeball.
Yep, it's all over your head.
Ah! So I could even like shake it up. Oh shoot, nope, that wasn't on tight. Oops.
Okay.
Yeah.
Blooper.
Ah! The life of a YouTuber, it's so hard.